That was absolutely unbelievable. Unreal. The Sixers muscle out Game 5, making the series 3-2. They win an overtime thriller on the road, 112-106, and it was all led by the franchise, by a superstar, by a 23-year-old all-star who just played one of the best playoff games, literally one of the best playoff performances I have ever seen in my entire life. People were really trying to debate with me about Tyrese Maxey yesterday on Twitter. Well, how about 46 on your head top? They said he couldn't be a second option. They said he couldn't be a Robin. Well, how about a Batman? That was absolutely incredible. That was a career-defining game. That was iconic. That was legendary. In a tough environment on the road at the Garden, Tyrese Maxey single-handedly saves the Sixers season. And honestly, I was on the live stream. Shout out to everybody that came through. Once again, over 40,000 viewers. Number one Sixers watch party out there, man. You guys are absolutely incredible. And I'm glad we have another one on Thursday night. But I'm sitting there. I'm losing my voice. I'm losing my mind. I'm in complete shock. I'm still in denial. The Sixers never win those games. And they just won that game to extend the series. I got a lot to say. Hey, Knicks fans, how does it feel to make fun of another team for blowing a 5-point lead with 27 seconds, and you just blew a 6-point lead with 28 seconds to go? How does it feel? Oh, I have a lot to say about this game. I'm going to give these boys and girls a lesson, man. I'm going to take them to school. And speaking of school, shout out to our sponsor of today's video. Shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Southern New Hampshire University. It is 2024, and with a new year comes new goals. If one of your goals this year involves going to college, then I have the perfect opportunity for you. SNHU allows you to turn passion for sports into a degree with their online sports management program. You'll get to learn about the business and economics of sports, sports management principles, and how to gather and analyze data. This degree can help you prepare for a career as an athletic director, sports information director, marketing manager, and even other exciting roles in the industry. You'll get to tap into SNHU's network of grads working in sports-related organizations. SNHU has one of the largest accredited nonprofit online degrees in the country. They are radically affordable, and their online tuition rates are some of the lowest in the nation. So go down to the description right now of this video, click the link, go to snhu.edu/PhillyTake to request free info about the program and start your new year off on the right path. Upon request, a real person will even hop on a call with you to discuss how the program can benefit you personally. Once again, check it out. Click the link down below, snhu.edu/PhillyTake. All right, man, let's jump into business. So, Tyrese Maxey saves the day. All right, here's what Tyrese Maxey did in an elimination game on the road in New York when you felt like the game was over. Literally, we thought it was done with under 30 seconds to go. Tyrese Maxey ends up dropping 46 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists. He goes 17 for 30 from the field. I said in my video earlier today, I said it during the show, before the show, if we go out swinging with Joel and Tyrese and they actually, be aggressive and attempt to, put up 40 shots, I'm not mad at it. But man, I was not expecting this. 7 for 12 from 3, and he absolutely saves the day. Tyrese Maxey is the point guard that Joel Embiid never had but needed. Joel Embiid needed this guy. He needed somebody to take that pressure off him. And when Joel Embiid was not having his best game, it was Tyrese Maxey who put the franchise on his back, man. Unbelievable. And he hits the big shot to save the season here. Down 3 points. By the way, Sixers, again, we're down 6. Before this, Maxey steps into a 3, gets fouled, makes it, and knocks down a free throw after missing a couple crucial free throws. And then on the next possession, he sucks the life out of the building. He pulls up from the logo with 10 seconds to go and ties up the game. And then the Sixers make the subsequent stop. I mean, that is absolutely unbelievable. I've never seen this much emotion out of Tyrese Maxey. After the Sixers get the stop and go to OT, look at him. Look at him. And this is incredible. Can you imagine what this guy is going to be down the road? I am so fired up. He is fired up. And then to have the type of performance he did in overtime. I think he had, 17 in the fourth quarter? Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe 15, 16. I don't know what it was off the top of my head. That was absolutely insane. Like, that was a franchise-turning moment. That was a series-defining moment. And losing a game like that for the Knicks can completely flip the momentum, man. Tyrese, on what he said after the game, after that celebration, quote, "I was saying some things my grandma probably wouldn't like." How can you not love this kid? And to put the cherry on top, after playing 52 minutes and leading this team to victory, dropping 46, playing 52 minutes, he was the first guy to leave and go to the weight room. I mean, what else can you say? The work ethic, the personality, the skill set, the game time moments. That was a career-defining game for Tyrese Maxey. Like, he is him. I said on my live stream down the stretch of the game, keep feeding Tyrese. Keep feeding Tyrese. I did not want Joel Embiid to touch the ball. I didn't want anybody to touch the rock. Maxey had that look in his eyes, and damn it, did he deliver. Now, like I said, Joel Embiid did not play that well in this game, but he was subbed back in late. Nick Nurse was going to play him the whole second half. That was the report. And speaking of Nick Nurse, by the way, apparently he broke his finger or something, slamming his hand on a desk when he was mad about a call. Nick Nurse getting animated, I'm not mad at it. But Joel Embiid got a breather for about a minute, and there was only 5-6 minutes to go, and we're like, what are you doing, Nurse? Because Nurse finally benched Tobias again. And every game, 3 now, that the Sixers have benched Tobias in the fourth quarter in these playoffs, they've won. The play-in game and both games against the Knicks. It's a trend. It needs to happen. I'll get to Tobias in a second. But they take Joel Embiid out instead of matching him when Brunson came out early in the fourth, and I'm like, what are we doing? We're letting the lead slip. And Embiid comes back in, and in the final 5:03, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal and a block. And in overtime, he came up with a couple big blocks and steals. You got to credit Joel Embiid. Did he play well? No. Don't understand why he continues to catch it beyond the perimeter. And honestly, it looked like he was scared at points of the Knicks defense. But damn it, you got to give Joel a ton of credit, because on one knee and one eye and a migraine, he played 48 minutes in this game. And he made a couple big time defensive plays. And he had a triple-double. A very bad Joel Embiid game was a triple-double. 19, 16, and 10, and 4 blocks. I mean, unreal, man. I got to give Tobias Harris credit. This is what I said. If the Sixers can get somebody else to step up, they can win a game. What does Tobias Harris do? He comes out in the first 5 minutes looking like an all-star. I'm like, where is this level of Tobias? And then he disappears for most of the game and then comes back and plays really good defense again. 7 for 11, 19 points, 8 rebounds. He had a really good game. Shout out to Tobias Harris. This is what the Sixers will need moving forward in this series. If they can get help from others. Kelly Oubre started off 1 for 7, and then he goes 5 for 6 to end the game, 14 points. The Sixers just need some of the supporting cast to step up. Cameron Payne hit a couple big momentum-changing threes. Nico Batum ended up staying in when Tobias got benched in the fourth. And damn, did Nico Batum play some really high-level IQ defense on Jalen Brunson. Brunson got going a lot in this game, but when the shots mattered, he did not hit them at the end of regulation and in overtime. And a big part of that was due to the defense of Nico Batum. You know, for 2 quarters, it felt like the body language was off with this team. And, you know, they were just hanging around but not really playing well. It was a 6-point game at half. And then they come out and go on a 12-2 run, I think it was, to start the third. And they never looked back. And, man, that fourth quarter coming down possession by possession. Like I said, the Sixers never win those games. But it was the all-hail Tyrese Maxey that brought this team back in it. And that was one of the best performances I've ever seen, especially by a Sixer. But honestly, just one of the best NBA playoff performances I've seen, taking our breath away with every possession and just attacking and going out swinging. And again, I really think this has to be a formula moving forward. Like, if Joel's not feeling well, if he's not playing at the top of his game, ride it through Tyrese Maxey, man. He is capable of doing that. He has shown us all year in fourth quarters that he's willing to take over. But this was just on a different level. And to hit those final shots to literally save the Sixers season, absolutely incredible. So where do you go from here? I mean, you go back to Philadelphia for Game 6. And I'll tell you right now, New York Knicks fans, The Knicks fans are not going to take over the Wells Fargo again, especially after Embiid's quotes. The Sixers woke up. And for the Knicks, like I said, they get their karma. They get their revenge to choke this game the way they did. And now coming back to Philadelphia, that's an entire momentum swing. I said originally to start this series, the Sixers could not win a Game 7 in MSG. Guess what? I believe they can now. They have to win Game 6. That's going to be a really tough game. But if the Sixers can find a way to now redeem themselves on their home floor, and they switch this series up, and you go back to New York for Game 7, guess what? All the pressure is on the Knicks as the number 2 seed. And boy, oh boy, did the Sixers show up, man. And let's be honest, right? I don't want to do the revisionist thing, but they should have won Game 2. They got screwed by the refs. And this series should be 3-2 Philly coming back home, but all right, it's not. What I'm saying is the Sixers have played 3 really good games at MSG. And like I told these Knicks fans last time, they were all pissed off in the comments. The Knicks have not played a complete game in this series either. They have not played all world. The Knicks, again, are not that good. The Sixers need to come home, handle business. It has to be a collective. Joel's got to play a lot better. Joel did not play good at all, and the Sixers still won because of a Maxey masterclass. Am I expecting Maxey to do that next game? No. But Maxey and Embiid, and if they can get help from Tobias and Kelly, maybe Campaign steps up again. This is a series now. Sixers have it right at their fingertips. They have to take it and go prove business. But now they have confidence, man. What an absolute masterclass. A game that we will never forget. Big time play after big time play, and Tyrese Maxey takes us home. Sixers get the win. What's your confidence level that they can win Game 6 at home? Give me your thoughts down below. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That being said, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.